Loaf.
Yo, what's up? How you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Welcome, everybody, to Morning Wood. I'm Allie Burns, and this is Detroit Lenny here on the old Morning Wood from Picks and Parlays, brought to you, of course, by Caesars Sportsbook. For all new accounts, if you're looking for a new book, if you're looking to just get started with your first book, check out Caesars Sportsbook. Use this promo code MORNINGCZR. It's going to hook you up with up to $1,100 in first bet insurance. Y'all check that out. Before we get rolling, let's all like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. That's what homies do for homies.
I hit the like button. Button.
Just hit that like. Hit the little thumbs up. A little bit goes a long way. And if you guys haven't already joined our Morning Woody Facebook crew, this is where you do it. Facebook.com/groups/morningwood picks. That's what's up with the get down. We did have a new Total Chaos last night with the winners and whiners guys, Scott and Scott from Back to the Window with Scott and Scott. They did 6 NBA games, all 6 of the NBA games for Total Chaos. So just YouTube Total Chaos Picks and Parlays, and you'll find it. More free picks for you. How many are left in the Woody? What do we got left here?
We have.
Oh, Josh Wells is still in. Get it, boo.
48.
48.
Whatever that number is at the bottom, you gotta take 2 away.
Oh, okay.
That's how I do
from
it.
the last week.
So
who's in the last Woody? I win, you lose, and someone else, right?
Brian Dance. It's the ones in blue. Brian Dance, Jeff Bradley, and Pedro Pimentel. The yellow ones are the Manic Monday winners. I thought that would be cool to kind of track if you win on a Manic Monday pick.
Right.
So those are the only reason that those are in yellow, I guess.
Okay. That makes sense.
Oh.
Just to see what the value is. I know. I see old Steve Kinsella here. We have a special guest, but we weren't sure if he was going to be able to make it or not.
Right.
Let's bring him on in. See what happens. I'm not sure if it's only audio. Steve, are you there?
I am here. How are you?
Hi, I'm so we got a little confused. We had you booked today, but then I thought you were busy, so we weren't exactly sure. How's it going, Steve?
Good. I had a little work emergency, and it stressed me out so much. I said, you know what? A little bit of baseball talk as a distraction for 20 minutes would probably help me out a lot.
Yes.
Best stress reliever I could think of, Steve. Best thing I could think of. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming on. I'm glad you got the link.
You're welcome.
Email and all that stuff.
So tell our viewers who you are, and give us a little background on yourself.
I'll let you guys talk.
Okay. All right. I live down here in Tampa, Florida. Cover the Rays for Sports Talk Florida. I've been doing it since 2013. So I spent a lot of time with the Rays. Been to the winter meetings pretty much every year, except for the last couple with COVID not canceling the winter meetings. So try to stay plugged into baseball as a whole as much as I can. So that's basically the background I can give you.
Beautiful. I love the Rays. I'm a big Rays fan. I think Snell and Eovaldi that year really brought me into the Rays. I feel like the Rays are that team who like primes pitchers to go out to other teams and be good pitchers, but they just can't keep them around.
Unfortunately for the Rays, most of the pitchers that leave the organization had the best years with the Rays, and they kind of struggle when they go elsewhere. It's kind of like the running joke is if you trade for pitching with the Rays, you're probably not doing a smart thing.
That's
like
fair.
Blake Snell won a Cy Young here, with the Rays. David Price won a Cy Young here with the Rays, and so on and so forth. But when Price is the exception. When he left, he's really special.
Yeah, he went up and then he kind of went down and then he kind of went back up again. So nothing wrong with that. I mean, that happens sometimes. the biggest thing that stinks about it is, when you're with the Rays, you can get your Blake Snell at plus money. You can get your Eovaldi's at plus money. And then all of a sudden they're with the Yankees or the Red Sox. And now they're like minus 300. So you can't bet on your favorite pitchers anymore.
The betting angle is true. I'm not too much on betting in the games, but I do play daily fantasy. And I understand totally, because a pitcher's value, a lot of times you might have a Nate Eovaldi going up against a mediocre lineup, but the fact that he has the Boston lineup behind him, he's expected to win, so his price to purchase goes up. So I do deal with that on a daily basis.
That's how it works. It's just how it works. So early thoughts on baseball season. We start tomorrow. Tomorrow's the big day, right? Opening day. Opening day eve right now, everybody. So any early thoughts? What do we need to know, Steve? Lay some info on us.
You got some exciting teams that have been cobbled together over the winter. The Phillies adding Schwarber and Castellanos. They are just, that team. They can't field, but they can surely hit. I'm watching them right now just light up the Rays pitching staff. Homer after homer. I think Bryce Harper just hit his second, but it's spring training, but it doesn't matter. But the Phillies are an exciting team with a lot of offense. They can't play defense, and their bullpen's been horrible the last couple of years, but they added there as well. A team like Texas adding Seager and Semien to that lineup is going to be a lot of fun to watch. How do they come out and look? One of the most intriguing teams is Toronto. They've got, I think one of the best lines of spring training is from Vladimir Guerrero. He said last year was a movie trailer. This year is a movie, about the team, which I think they're a very exciting team. They picked up a lot of pitching. They've got Vladdy, who's maturing, who's a Triple Crown threat. I think it's safe to say that, him and Ohtani are by far the two biggest stars in the American League. So those two storylines are going to be great. For the Phillies and the Blue Jays. The Rangers are going to be fun.
I have futures on both of them, so I'm so glad to hear you say that.
And the one team that really needs to break out this year and finally get back to the playoffs is Seattle. Yeah. They've got that blend of young talent and veteran talent. And it's like, are they ever going to take that next step? They look beautiful on paper. They look like they're ready to. They kind of surprised last year. And we'll see what they do this year. So that's another fun thing to watch. And, of course, watching the Dodgers and the Padres in the West. Last year was supposed to be a big fight, and the Padres fell completely flat. If I always use a line on people. If I was going to Vegas and had to put a bet down, last year I would have said if I was going to Vegas and had to put a bet down that the Padres could overtake the Dodgers, I might have put money on the Padres.
I'm pretty sure I did have money on the Padres' future last season because I really, really like that. I did statistics for Las Vegas Aviators, and we had a couple of our guys left the A's organization and went to Padres. So Nick Martini was one of them. I want to say Jorge Mateo was one of them. So we had some of my guys who I did stats on go, and I just expected way, way more, especially with that pitching, and it just didn't really work out.
It never did, and
it never gelled.
Never gelled, and they're going to go in this year. They pick up Manea. They lose Clevenger to open the year. Hopefully, he finally. You talk about a guy who can never stay healthy. But the Padres and Dodgers battle is going to be good. The other kind of fun thing to watch will be the San Francisco Giants. They really overexcelled last year.
I was going to ask you about them. Yeah.
But then Buster Posey retires. A lot of the guys were re-signed. They added Alex Cobb and a few other people, but they had a lot to rebuild. And can they meet the expectations that they put up last year with this year's team? Yeah. So personally, I don't think they're going to be able to, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's fair. There's a few trends that everyone on the show was kind of following last season. The Mariners at home, especially plus runs at cheap prices. We were really big on that. Mariners first five, we were really big on, and the Giants under when they were at home. Those were three trends. Tigers first five was another huge one we all made money on. And yesterday on the show, we were kind of talking about Sean Austin, who's actually our next guest. Sean Austin wanted to brought up that Mariners at home, he didn't think we're going to be with as much value this year. And I was like, well, yeah, do you think we were the only ones who figured that out? You know, like the books know what's up. And it was no slight on Sean Austin at all. But so for you to say that you think the Mariners will be good, I like to hear that. But the price of the Mariners being good, I'm guessing, is not going to be as valuable as it was last season.
Yeah. It's one over the other. I mean, they're still in the American League West. You got Houston out there, but you won't be able to build up your win total against this version of the Texas Rangers. But now you've got a new version of the Oakland Athletics that you didn't have last year. You know, with the unbalanced schedule, I always look at teams that their win totals. I always factor in the division they play in.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely important. Do you have any thoughts on the Tigers? I have a friend, Detroit Lenny. Don't know if you ever heard of him, but he happens to be from, guess where? Detroit, and loves some Tigers. How do you feel about their squad?
Don't talk bad about my Tigers, please.
You know, let me give you a real quick background, and then you can laugh. Up until 1998, I lived in Cleveland, Ohio.
I'm sorry.
It's hard.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Sorry about that.
To me, you know, the Tigers play in a state called Michigan, and it's very difficult for me to give them. You know, we just call it the toilet. You know,
yeah, that's fair.
Now,
that's fair.
With that being said,
Ohio, the armpit of the United States. So, because you know, Michigan,
I call it the cesspool. I call it the cesspool, and my mom gets mad at me. You know,
that's fair.
It reminds me I grew up there. Anyways, I love what the Tigers have done. Really upset that Riley Green got hurt.
Already.
Very, you know, I love this is a moment of honesty. I'm very biased on the Austin Meadows trade. I've been an Isaac Paredes fan for about 4 years, and I'm always telling everybody I love this kid. I love his bat. I love his eye. I call him a young version. I'm not making the comp, but I call him a young version of Jose Ramirez, who I followed in the Cleveland system and used to like a lot way before.
I'll take that.
A lot of people liked Willie Castro in the Cleveland system ahead of Jose Ramirez, and I just shook my head and said, no. Willie Castro's maybe Joey Wendell at the time in the Cleveland system, which was a good comp right there. But that's who we were looking at. We were looking at Wendell, Castro, Lindor, and Jose Ramirez, and I liked Lindor and Jose Ramirez. Those were my guys. But I like Paredes. But with that said, picking up Austin Meadows, that bat at the top of the lineup, you've got Candelario, you've got Spencer Torkelson, you got Jonathan Scope. I believe Tucker Barnhart, even though he's not a great bat, he's very good with the pitching staff. Eric Haas can always do what you want, and that's put the ball over the fence. I really like what they have in Detroit. I love what they did with the pitching staff. The only question I would have is the actual strength of the bullpen. Soto and Fulmer I like, but I'm a little bit I'm not sure how much I buy in. But you look at your starting five in Detroit.
I don't buy, for the record, I don't buy it at all in none of that bullpen. Not one of them.
Yeah,
none of
them.
There
was a thing we said all season last year was Tigers first five making car payments over here, but that was just it. You can only have them till 5 because once the bullpen enters the game, all bets are off. All bets are off.
Now, this is one thing that I've always cautioned people with, and it's kind of a thing about in all of baseball. No matter how good you think your bullpen is or how bad you expect your bullpen to be, when it becomes for real tomorrow, that is the most unstable. You don't know what you have at all. You could have the Yankees bullpen with, when a couple years ago when they had Chapman and Conley and everybody else. You could have the White Sox bullpen of this year, or you could have Detroit's bullpen of this year. And going in, you'll say Detroit's bullpen is horrible. Like I just did. I have no confidence in it. But that doesn't mean that all of a sudden we're going to look up in June and July and be like, oh my gosh, these guys, they come at different art angles. They got different deliveries. Next thing you know, Detroit's, have a reincarnation of Benoit, Joe Nathan, and that group,
We can only pray. Yeah, we can only pray.
As long as you don't
I agree, though.
That used to take 47 minutes. Him and Benoit can make a game go 16 hours. I can't remember his name right now. I think a Dominican guy. I'm blanking out. but him and Benoit would take about 40 minutes between each pitch.
Well, I think what's going to be fun about this Tiger team this year, I love the Austin Meadows trade. I loved when they picked him up. I raved about it. I thought it was bigger than what people even in the media were saying. I think we needed that kind of guy, the guy that we know we can rely on at the top of that lineup to get on base, or you know what I mean. So that being said, I think. And this might be just the fan in me just hoping, but I think that bullpen's going to be better this year because they're going to be able to take the game out of the bullpen's hands. So last year, they didn't have as many bats. The games were a little closer. Tigers' first 5 was cash money. I mean, that was a running joke on the show, but it was legitimately a trend that we all rode with last year.
And we literally made car payments with it.
Literally made car payments with that trend. So the joke was Tigers' first 5 making car payments over here, you know. So we kind of ran with that. But I think this year, if they can, you know, get some pop off those bats and defensively, you know, I think they're going to be. I think they're going to win the division. And I know what the White Sox bring to the table. And I know that's just a fan in me talking, but I like they're going to win the division. They're going to compete.
It's going to be the Central's the most skittish of divisions. A lot of people like the Twins and what they did. They got Carlos, you know, they went out and got Carlos Correa, and they got, you know, they added a few things. I'm not a big Twins guy. I learned my lesson back about 5 years ago when I devalued the Oakland A's, maybe 7 years ago. And I was like, what are they doing? They signed Coco Crisp. Why would he go there? Their A's are horrible. And then I realized I was just looking at one part of the team and devaluing the whole team. I do that with Cleveland. I'm not a Cleveland fan, just so you guys know. I'm not a fan of the Guardians. But you look at the team, and the offense is putrid. There's no way around it. If you guys are gambling, you'll probably have low unders on every time that team takes the field. That being said, I think it's a good team. Their offense is bad. I will not defend it, but I think they're a good team. The pitching staff and the defense is very good, and they're gonna be around a lot more than people think. So you take that, you take Detroit, you take Chicago, you take Minnesota, and even Kansas City. If a few of those young hurlers like Spencer Kowar and Danny Lynch can, you know, step up and join Bobby Witt Jr. and the rest of that offense, but that division is going to be the one where you might see the biggest like surprises out of that division in both directions. The Twins may not be as good as people think. The Guardians may be better than people think. The Tigers may exceed expectations by a wide margin, and the White Sox might fall flat on their face. Right. It's all open.
I got the Tigers over 77.5 wins. That's my future bet.
I took that too.
I think they win 80 games. I think they could exceed expectations a little bit, maybe not 90-win season, but I'm hoping for mid-80s, and the White Sox kind of fall, and it's just a race for the division at that point. Whoever finishes in the mid-80s could win that division. Then again, it might take 90 to win it, from two teams. You know.
I hate to cut us off, but our next guest is here, and I know he's got a busy morning. Steve, would you be able to come back on this Friday and do a little more baseball talk, maybe the day after opening day?
I may not be. I may be at Tropicana Field at opening day covering the Rays, or unfortunately, my wife needs to have a root canal on Friday. Only day available. So I may be the transportation to and from the root canal. You got to do the husband thing ahead of opening day, but I may not be available till next week. I see it, man.
You got it. But maybe we'd love to have you on maybe next week sometime. I'll shoot you an email. You have my email as well. So shoot me an email. Maybe we can figure it out next week. We can do like a 1 week recap, week after opening day, what we think, kind of thing. We appreciate you, though. Seriously, it's been an honor for us to talk baseball with real baseball people.
All right. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thanks so much, Steve.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. So that was rad. Now, next up, we've got Sean Austin. Sean Austin found. What's happening, Sean? Oh, we can't hear. Can you hear him? I can't hear you.
Sorry, had it muted.
There
I
you
know
go.
It looks like I'm in a Kia, but don't worry. This is a stretch limo. Lenny paid for it. We're good.
It's okay.
We are
My wife
sitting
just bought a
high and
Kia
dry.
Soul. I know exactly what that looks like. Okay.
That's
They're very
fair.
roomy. They are very roomy. I will say this, Kias.
Sure.
So Sean, you found a hockey trend that you've been following. What's your record on your trend right now?
9-2.
Woo!
Today and yesterday, there was no opportunity. It wasn't there. So I just didn't make a play. Sometimes the best play is no play.
All right. So explain to the people at home, to our morning Woodies, what are you looking for? How do you know it's your play?
All right. So I did this just for Tim. I know he'll be excited. You may not be able to see it. Okay.
Nice.
So,
Buffalo Sabres. All right.
Buffalo
For the cup.
Sabres. So you see right here, the star.
Mm-hmm.
Plus on the puck line at plus money.
Mm-hmm.
This is when I look for the adjusted line. So on the adjusted line, you got Buffalo. So normally they're 1.5 at plus money. So when the adjusted line takes the team, now this could be 2 +2 goals, it could be plus 2.5. Heck, it could be plus 3. If it's 145 or 150, I fade it.
Okay.
My reasoning that I found this is I was the guy that took the juice on the extra goals, and my teams got crushed. Last week, Florida was playing the Wings, maybe. They were playing somebody that wasn't that good. Sorry, Lenny. And Florida got up 2 or 3-0. That team came back and tied it. Then the end result was like 7-4. And that had been what was happening to me on the losing side over and over and over in the handicap time. So I said, forget it. We're just going to flip sides and play the enemy of what I've been playing. And it's been working.
Yes. Well, that is so well done. Good on you, man. I mean, that's like that. The reason I wanted Sean to come on is because that's the root of what we're all trying to do here, right? Is you try to find your angle, but sometimes that angle is not going to work for you. So what makes sense is to flip over to the side that is winning, right? Even
and
if
just
you
hope
have
it
to.
holds. Yeah. It's like bet black, never win. I got to bet red. And then it really stinks when red doesn't hit and black starts winning again.
Right.
That's fair.
Well, I don't lay goals or lay runs for anything, but I've been laying them with you because I trust your system and I've been cashing. So I appreciate it. And Lenny, do you have any thoughts on this? You're a hockey guy.
I'm interested in this. I'm going to have to, I mean, I'm just going to blindly follow it. I'm going to look for that. I mean, hockey's been tricky for me lately. It hasn't been, if you've been following my TikTok plays, you should know, it's been a little up and down and all around this first week. And I know this personally for me, and I kick myself in the ass every April because March starts March Madness. The tournament starts at exactly the time that I am dialed into hockey. I am just tuned in and I'm on one and I'm really good at it. And then the tournament starts. This is what kind of why I kind of don't like basketball, college basketball, because the tournament starts and then I go from hockey. I start drifting over here. All of them got caps from college basketball. The tournament's going on, and then I get away from hockey. And now it's time. College basketball's over. I got to get back into hockey, and I'm all over the place.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm doing.
That sounds like a you thing and not a college basketball thing. So there's no reason to dislike college basketball.
It's college
regardless
basketball.
of college basketball. So I don't know about anybody else. I've been watching the Game Time Decisions. It's been talked about. The closer it gets to playoffs for the NHL, the more chalk you see. And so because of that, things happen funny. Sometimes players don't care anymore because they're so far ahead. And so I think that has helped this trend.
I agree. And I'm going to look at that a little bit.
I'm excited to see how this plays into baseball because I know way early on when I first joined, y'all did a plus money pick only in groups. And me, Donna, and AJ's won. And one of our last plays was Wisconsin +2 or +2.5 or -2, and it hit right at the last inning as the away team, and we cashed. So that gave us the win for that. But those type of things are what I'm looking for: is adjusted line, 150, 145, getting points, runs, or goals, and then I can take the other team. At plus money or at the plus line, or if I want to parlay the money line, do that too.
That was the first question I
I got
asked
all
when
three,
he
to be
explained
honest
the
with you.
trend to me was, does it work in baseball? Like, let's
gonna
find
find
out
out.
if it works in
About
baseball.
to find out. Yeah.
Because it's the same thing, the puck line, the run line. We're looking at the same kind of idea here. And that's, like using the book's lines to bet against the book is something I like to do. Like if like looking at team totals, team total this, team total that. Okay, so that's telling me who they think is going to win the game and but by how many points. So if your team total is 74 and yours is 75, but 75 is a -3, then I don't want to mess with you. I want to get on the +3. So I use that, just using the lines to tell, because the book is telling you what they think is going to happen, and then finding a way that you can get involved with that and kind of screw in the book is how I look at things like that, but just not.
It's almost a way to tease. Like, you really can't tease in baseball or hockey,
right?
Or points or anything like that. So I'm able. It's almost like a tease one way or the other. But football, you can do basketball, you can do points, but hockey and baseball, you can't really do a teaser. And we all know how I like my teasers.
Love a good teaser.
Love a good teaser. I'm gonna let you two talk. I got to get back to putting in picks for last Woody, or I'm gonna be way behind.
Okay. Well, anything else to report, Sean? I know you're a busy guy too, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. And now he's gone.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear us now? No.
Nothing.
Okay.
All right. Well, we lost you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you so much. All right. Well, that was rad. All right.
We did a lot in 26 minutes.
Knowledge and shit, y'all.
Knowledge. Yeah. You're welcome.
Yep.
Oh,
that's
baby,
your money
you're
right
welcome. There. That's going to be my TikTok song today. Oh, baby, you're welcome. I don't know. I might have made that up. Whatever.
Knowledge is power. Boom. There it is right
That's
there.
where I'm at in the last Woody thing.
Okay. At
So
Brian Dance.
You can go back up or whatever. I kind of went ahead, but
no, it's cool. I don't want to mess you up. I know you're in a thing right now. So
well, you can drive if you want and talk to them, ask them what they thought about everything, or just start going
what did
from there.
You guys? I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom though, because that's where their stuff is going to come in.
All right.
Yeah, Tim says that sounds like a Lenny thing and not a college basketball thing.
Whatever.
Yeah, Sean Austin is in NOLA. He's actually in I want to say like Shreveport. He's not in New Orleans, but he's like real close in Shreveport, like an hour or so away. Well, thank you, Miss Danica. I try to look pretty every day, but it doesn't usually work out. But today I got there. Yes, Miss Danica is very pretty. Lexington Steel. What do we got? Does Tiger Woods make the cut? I'm not sure about that. I keep seeing. Yes. Okay. There we go.
Listen, Tiger. I bet Tiger to finish it. It's a big game time decision conversation that's going to be talked about today. We touched base on it yesterday, but today we have a small slate for the NBA and the NHL. Only like 4 or 5 games in each. So we're going to touch base on the Masters that starts tomorrow. And I like Tiger. Me and Nick Earl both like Tiger. Sprinkle plus 40,000, plus 4,000, plus 4,500. Sprinkle a little bit on him to win the whole damn thing. He says he feels great. And what better comeback than Tiger Woods after he almost got his leg amputated on the other like 2 years ago for a car accident. So he's gonna make a comeback. You can also bet him on our little book that we use offshore. Top 20, top 10,
we do
top
not
5.
Do that.
No, I'm just saying if we did. You can bet him to finish top 20, top 10, top 5. And they're all plus money. And Tim is 100% against us and thinks that he's not even going to make the cut, which is like minus 115. It's not a bad bet either. Either way, will he make the cut? But I think he's going to make a little run here. I think I'm betting the storyline. I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
sometimes you got to, right?
I mean, I think does
the Masters want him to play? That's the question. Does the Masters want him to play?
Let's be clear. A $2 bet makes you $90 if he wins the whole damn thing. I spent $2 on less. On dumber shit. Okay. So Nick, I think Nick threw like $20 on it or something. because he agrees. It's just gonna.
Oh, when Nick Earl falls in love with a bet, though, I fade
know.
it. And $20 is ridiculous. That's falling in love with a bet. So
I think
that just
I liked it.
unsold
I
me.
liked it. But here's the thing.
Unsubscribe. I'm out.
I liked it first.
Is that just for him to play or for him to win?
The plus 4,500 or 4,000, depending on where it is to win. But like you could bet him to hold on, let me put this in real quick.
Let me pull mine up so I can make bets too now. Tell me where I need to go. Boom. Oh, I want to talk about Handicapper Con also. Forgot about that.
If you go to golf and then you go down to I think it's futures.
Ooh, top 20.
Masters. You gotta make sure you're on the Masters thing because they have
majors. What's a round score? Oh, here's make or miss the cut.
Mm-hmm. Those are some props. So like you could finish for him to finish in the top 30. Would be.
Oh, they have them alphabetized. Well, that's freaking fantastic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Except for where's that out here in top 30?
Wow. I love Graham. No.
Top 30. I think you could take plus 120 for him to finish in the top 30. Basically, you're just guessing for him to make the cut. If he makes the cut, he'll probably finish in the top 30 anyway. So that's just plus money. I mean, it's worth a sprinkle everywhere. And hopefully,
nice.
If he wins the whole damn thing, I hit top 20, top 10, top 5, and the whole thing. I'll be cash money. I'll take a vacation.
I have him at -1. You can't take vacation. I need you. Tiger Woods to make it, I have -105. To miss is a -125. So the book is saying they don't think he makes it.
They don't. But when Tiger, like he's been swinging, there's some videos leaked of him practice, and he's always had back problems, and he's had multiple back surgeries. And then he got in that car accident. They almost had to amputate his right leg from the knee down. He barely saved that. Came back from that, and he had multiple surgeries. He's been off for a couple of years. He says he feels great. I'm gonna, like I said, I got $20 worth of bets going on Tiger Woods to do something this weekend. So I'll probably spend $20 on something dumber this weekend. So.
Okay, well, I put it at -105 that he will make it. And then I like the idea of he'll land in the top 30 just because I think there's value on – there's a lot of spots there.
And the top 30, he's plus 120.
Masters. Okay, let's find his little –
and then go to the top 30. I'm going down.
Oh, now we're not going to alphabetize shit, though. Okay.
No,
now.
he's just look for – they go by
plus
he's
120, you said?
Yep, he's the first one at plus 120, right behind Gary Woodland.
All right.
Bill McDonald.
I got some Masters action.
Right?
All right. Boom. That was fun. Okie doke. Thank you for that.
So tune in to Game Time Decision because we're going to have a big debate about some more, not just Tiger Woods. We challenged our chat and everything to do some homework. You guys that watch it on a religious basis, do some homework, come back. We're going to talk a lot of golf today on Game Time, and we're going to give a couple plays, maybe 3 per person, and kind of try and figure out where you could spread some stuff out, where you can have some money on a couple people to make the top 30 and then cash some good bets. So there's money to be made in golf because basically even the favorites plus money.
And you can do the whole bet the field thing in golf too, right?
Yeah.
Like in horse racing and race cars, you can bet the field. Like anybody but this guy will win. I like those bets. The guru used to be really into those kind of bets for horse racing. So I'm keen to that. So this is the bet for the 2 bets that I just made. If anybody else wants to follow, I can't say I did just make them, but they're Lenny's business. I can't take credit for them.
That's fair. I'm just betting on Tigger to have a good weekend.
Good little weekend.
He plays good at Augusta. He feels like he's got something to prove, even though he's the most winningest golfer of all time. He still feels like that. So let the man have his moment.
Yeah, get it, Tigray. Do it. Oh shoot, I missed my thumb. All right.
Where am I at now?
I used to have toilet paper that said flush twice. It's a long way to Michigan. Rickett said that. So I fell out of the last Woody standing because I can't pick on Tuesdays. But I was 0-2 in the Handicapper yesterday with my Russian table tennis. I got a knack. I'm gonna try to do the whole thing in table tennis. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I think I'm 7-3 now for Handicapper. So watch out, Rickett. I don't know. He's probably like 8-2. I'm talking smack now.
Actually, I think Tim Earl's 7-1.
Ooh.
He's the one to beat right now.
Well, then how am I 7-3 if he's 7-1? Maybe I did my math wrong.
No, this is through 8 picks.
Have we only picked 8 or have we picked 10?
Well, no, you picked 10, but I haven't graded yesterday's.
Okay.
Today's 12. Tomorrow's cut day.
Okay. Oh my gosh. So
and,
I hope I am 7-3 because then
Anthony
I could
Salvato,
go
Kyle
0-2 today.
Pickard, Anthony Salvato, Kyle Pickard, and Nick Earl are all three 7-1 as of the day before. I haven't graded last night's picks yet. I haven't.
Okay. Well, hopefully they all went 0-2.
You know, I've been a little busy.
It stresses me out. It's why I have to do table tennis. It stresses me out. Like,
Rickett, how you feeling? How you doing today?
yeah, Rickett, how you doing?
Nobody cares about your toilet paper.
Long way to Michigan. Today, Joey watched NBA 75 stories featuring Shaquille O'Neal, Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain, and Moses Malone. Moses Malone's the only player I'm okay with not going to college. I'm cool with that, Moses. It's cool.
Rickett says he's back to work, sadly, but
good.
Taking it easy, doing paperwork, getting ready for baseball, and trying to find hydraulic fittings. Well, that's fair. Listen, as long as you have it prioritized, baseball and then the hydraulic fittings.
Yeah, don't get out of control. How's your Thunderbird coming along?
It's on the side of the house, and the hammock is in full effect. Tate says, good to hear. You back at work, at home? Oh, yeah. Did you go back to work?
Not letting him back.
Kelly's still not letting you back in the house.
Kelly's out.
No.
White Sox.
Well, that's disgusting. Very near Seattle. If COVID was not ramping up, I would get season tickets every year. I watched them drop us on our head game. 160, 162. Yeah, this year I think they make the playoffs.
I hope so.
Seattle?
I hope so. That's Josh's team too. He's a Mariners guy. I think Tigers. Win total is 79. Take the over. I got 77.5. I took it yesterday because Lenny said so.
I can't go home till Thursday.
Yeah, still at my dad's, all messed up. Following CDC guidelines. I'm vaxxed and boosted. So with 2 negative tests, they cleared me. Kelly has not.
Yeah, she's got a whole different test, bro. Whole different testing system. So, like, I mean, you got to fill out an application. There's like a background check, possibly.
You're like, but Anthony Fauci says it's okay. She's like,
yeah,
I don't know, no Anthony Fauci. Okay, John. I don't know Anthony.
Yeah, so there's that. Good luck. I don't. Godspeed. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
White Sox. Sorry, there it is. White Sox are stacked. No way, says Brian Dance. I like those Sox. I got my future on them. I didn't like they gave up Kimbrel though. They let him go to the Dodgers. I thought that was a good closing arm.
Fall right on their sleep.
The Dodgers are like nightmare scary to me. Like the kind of scary that only comes in your dreams. They're that scary to me. But I'm hoping. This is Josh's.
I'm not scared of them at
all. The Dodgers and the Mariners, is that they're so good that they'll be bad. That's kind of what I'm hoping here. They're so good they'll be bad.
We'll find out. Friday's opening day for Tigers White Sox in Detroit. I'm high on the White Sox. I don't get me wrong. I think they can do some stuff this year, but they have a tendency. They're going to fall flat on their face. I'm just saying it right now. I'm going to piss some people off in the chat. I don't care. They're going to fall flat on their face. I don't think they win 80 games.
That's
where I'm at.
anything that you and Tate agree on? Anything? Just asking for a friend.
We all hate Ohio State. We agree on
Okay.
that.
But that pisses Rickett right off. He likes us.
Is this somebody that that I should know? Like, is this some kind of, is this a
Most I
AKA?
can see is 5 in that one, 2-2 after reg. Somebody must have taken an over.
Well, they also put
Caps and
this-
Lightning under 6. Oh, okay.
But do you know who Euler Foster is?
I don't, but I've seen his name in the chat before.
But he's not on the
So he's
last
taking
Woody
the
stuff.
under, and he's saying the most I can see is 5,
Oh,
not 5.5.
okay.
Okay, got you. He's explaining his play. That
Oh,
used to be
okay.
a big thing in group chats. When I used to be in a group chat with the Aviator boys, it's important. Don't just throw a play in there. You have to be able to defend it too and say, like, I like this because of this, this, and this. So defend your plays. That it lets me know, or lets your friends know that you.
I think she froze. Either she froze or I froze. So let's see. I think she froze. Either way, I'm going to keep going through here. We only got about 20 minutes left. Baltimore under 64 wins. How do they? Oh, you're back.
Okay.
All
I
right.
don't know what happened.
Thank God. I was panicking. How do they win more than the last year with everyone in the division getting better? I agree. Baltimore's.
I always love the Orioles. Like they're one of those.
They're
teams that-
terrible.
I always love them, and they're always so bad. It's just.
I don't know.
Mm.
Look at Simon. You made it past Tuesday.
Get it, Simon. Get it. All right. I didn't. I did not. I did not. I feel like we're way up in the chat. This is 20 minutes back now.
Yeah, we're way behind. That's what happens. We have Savers. I'm kind of blowing through. Little Lex is hitting on Miss Denica or Danica.
Oh my God. Now we both disappeared.
I'm here. I did not stop.
Our
You
both
froze.
of our.
You froze again. I'm still moving. I don't
See,
know
it
what-
happened again.
No, you are freezing. I'm moving and my ticker's still going.
You're black. You're going black too. I'm watching it.
It's
Sheboygan.
Oh, that's where he's from? I'm just here so I don't get fined, and also the root for every team opposite Lenny does. That's fair. That's a great freeze for you, Allie Burns. That's a great
Get out of
freeze.
here.
I'm not even going to take you off. I'm not even going to take you off because you were froze like this. That's how you froze. You froze right now again. You got to get your stuff together, lady. Yeah, it is whatever. It might be a Lenny thing. Alex L, you're froze.
Am I back?
I guess. You
I'm
should go
leaving.
back.
I don't want to freeze funny. I'm leaving.
I think it's hilarious. You freeze.
I'm
funny.
going to go do something.
Yeah, there you go. I hope you freeze like that. There you go.
What was that like? If you hold your face a certain way, that it'll freeze that way. If someone
freeze
hits
that
you on the
way.
back of the head, huh?
I don't know. Something like that. Pause. This is for the
Nobody.
Celtics.
Nobody. Anybody? Okay.
Aren't listening. Mr. DLK. I don't have you in here, Mr.
It keeps
DLK.
going blank.
I'm not going blank. You are.
Am
you
I
keep
frozen?
freezing. Yeah, you're back now. You need to bounce. I'm just gonna. How do I kick her out? I don't know how to kick her out. Mr. DLK, I don't have you in the contest anymore. Are you otherwise known as somebody else? Eddie E. Lance, I got you on the Celtics. Celtics -7. I think he does. That's where I'm at. Rickett. But tune in to Game Time Decision. Rickett, are you still in? I don't have you making the cut, Rickett. Are you sure you're still in? I'm gonna put it in here, but And the check with Allie. Good morning. Morning. No, Tiger doesn't. Stop hating, Tim. Tiger McPlug. I'm telling you, it's a decent bet. I also have 5 other plays for the Masters ready for tonight. Ready for game time decision? You got your homework done? All right, let's get it. Hammer it. Eddie Sanchez. What you got? What you got? Where you go? Here you are. Kevin Durant. Over 28.5 points. I could probably put in my spreadsheet. I could do that. So you guys see what the hell I'm doing. Shreveport is not an hour away. Okay. I don't work for Google Maps either, or MapQuest. I don't know. Red Wings, Jets, J-Rock. Are you in this thing? Yep. Red Wings, Jets over. Over 1.5 a.m. I like that bet. I have 3 plus 2,000 futures for the Masters. All right, let's go. Or higher. Yo, we only put 5 on it. I couldn't remember if you put like 5 or 20 bucks, or we were talking about a $20 bet. That's where I was going. I'm going to throw $20 worth of bets on the Masters. So $2 stuff, some $5 stuff. We're going to get after it. Check us out. Game time decision, 5 o'clock Eastern time, Monday through Friday. Same channel. Plus 110, he makes the cut. So we will know by Friday if he makes the cut. I think the cut is Friday. We will know Friday after he's done playing, after everybody's done playing, because the first cut is done after Friday's round. You get Thursday and Friday, I think. And then it's the cut. I don't know. Crazy NBA games yesterday. A lot of teams have quit and shut down for the season. Tim Rowe was talking about that. Tread lightly, because a lot of teams have either, like you said, packed it in kind of thing. Thurston, I got you the Nets minus 4.5. Friday is cut day. Yep. I said that to the par ladies this morning. Great sports stories. There you go. I want to put 1K on him to make the cut. Godspeed, my friend. Good luck. Pedro Moore. Got you right here. You're going with Suns plus 2.5. All righty. Roll it. Blowing up the like button, Woodies. Let's go. Why is this? My beard looks like it's like swaying all this way or the other way. I also look like I have my head half turned. I don't know. I got to trim this thing. I'm thinking about letting it grow like Captain Lou Albino or whatever. Remember him from the wrestling days? Just braid it all up and stuff. I don't know. Don't ever count Tiger out. Yeah, right. I don't know. Everyone's on the Celtics. We'll find out. Top former winner, Tiger plus 900. Last week. Oh, okay. Boom. What do you got? Celtics minus 3.5. I see it at 3. Everybody else has it. Let me see real quick. Celtics first half. It is 3.5. He was right. So I'll fix it for everybody else once I adjust this. What was that? AB is on some boom. No, I'm just kidding. Nottingham Forest, really? That's a team? Isn't that a storybook? Or Disney story or something? England Championship. You are a master better. Yeah, I wore my golf shirt today, so we could talk some. We can talk some Masters on Game Time. Sylvester, what do you got for me, Sylvester? You got OKC plus this. I know plus 17. Tigers, not Tigers. Pistons plus money today is a bet as well. On blocks on the front yard. What? Oh no, it's on the side of the house. The wheels are inflated and holding air. Tires. It's been sitting for like 20 years in my garage, so I finally moved right out to the side of the house so I could have my man cave, because it's not mine and it's not officially mine, and until it's officially mine, I ain't putting no money into it. That's where I'm at. Team total over 3.5. 2-0 for yesterday. Get it. I see you already posted last Woody, old and new. It's final four, right? So for old, Pedro, I have you for an old last Woody, Brian Dance, and I win, you lose. So 3. I only have 3 in the last Woody. You plus Jeff Bradley and Brian Dance. So that's who's in the last week's last Woody. Old last Woody. The new one, there's still a few. There's like 50 or so in there. 45-ish. Richie P. What did you say this? Last Woody. Just last Woody? Oh, St. Louis Blues team total. Yep, I got you. Jeffrey Laura. I don't have you in last Woody. Are you sure you made you won like yesterday? I'm gonna put you down at the bottom. Put a question mark. I'll have to check with Allie, but what did you have yesterday? Because I'll have to look. She doesn't have you in here. Wilhelmina, my girl, what you going with? BGK, Canucks over. I love this bet. I like it. I like that. Amen. I'm way behind the chat, and I only got like 5 minutes. The fact you said, let me see. Let me know that's a no, Lenny. That's fair. Hey guys, Jets over 6. Where you at? Right here. Over 6. Boom. 18 likes. I don't know. I can't get no love in the club. There's no nookie in the champagne room either. So last night I didn't want to go to sleep on a bad betting note, so I put a bet on Japanese baseball and hit it. You get yourself, Pedro Moore. Ricketts really good at Japanese baseball too. Juan Miguel, what you got? What you know about rolling down in the D? Clippers. Half team total over 56. She froze. I know it wasn't me. I will love betting Baltimore at home plus 250. We both like drinking. Yeah, that's a thing. Oh, that's how far I am away down in the chat. Holy moly. Yeah, we both hate Ohio State. We both like drinking. Lenny isn't freezing. Yeah, I'm not freezing. I don't know what to tell her. It is kind of a little windy out here today in Vegas. So when it's windy, like that's how we lose power and internet, is when it's windy. So you was froze with your mouth open. I know, right? She was like 313 Chris or Chiz. Trae Young, 10.5 assists plus value on MGM. All right. Perfect. Jojo Rabbit, what you got? I got you 4. Bulls +7. This could be possibly 3-6 matchup because no one wants to play the Nets. Fair enough. Our screenshots needed for all kinds of anytime you put a pic on Facebook, you have to put a screenshot with it. Anytime. That's the best way. If you put it on the live show, you obviously don't need a screenshot. But if you put any pic in any contest on Facebook, on the Facebook page, if you put a contest pic in, you have to include a screenshot. Kimberly McGee is going with Boehner Munich. I don't know if I'm saying this stuff right. -1 champion. Correct cut will take place after the second round on Friday. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm not a big golf guy, but I'm from NOLA. Shreveport is 5.5 for a ride. I don't know. I don't. Did somebody say that? I must have missed that. I thought I gave Montreal, Ottawa over, but maybe not. I'll check because I have the screenshots from yesterday. It's all good. I put it in. I put today's Tampa, Rickett. I put today's Tampa pick in, and then a question mark. So as soon as it shows over in about 4 minutes, I'll look real quick. And I'm going to keep going through the chat so I get everybody. Don't think that I'm just going to bounce on you guys. I could. I'm telling you. But I won't. James Mounts. Here you are. Here you are. Blues. Is that +1.5? Are they getting +1.5? Who are they playing? The Blues. Kraken. No, that's -1.5. Yeah. All right. Just make sure you put minus or +1 for her because she's gonna freak out. Terry says, I think I'm still in last, Woody. I'll tell you right now, she has you in. Yep, she has you in. Push yes, sir. Please give me lightning. Lightning. Capitals. First period over 1.5. I got you. All right. On that, I'm going to. Oh wait, hold on. Tate says, Lenny, are you on the over 6? I am 100% on the over. That's going to be a TikTok play. Over and the Pistons. Those are my 2 TikTok plays. Check it out for the video if you want. But those are going to be my 2 TikTok plays. I'm taking the Wings and the Winnipeg Jets over 6, and I'm taking the Pistons plus the points. I'm parlaying them both because you can buy the Pistons up to 10.5 for like -150, and the Wings over 6 is at like -135. Parlay them both for +190. That's those, and I'd straight bet them too. Run with it because those things are money. Other than that, excuse me, I'm going to roll on out of here. We will see you guys tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern. Don't forget, Caesar Sportsbook, promo code scrolling at the bottom, links in the description of this video. Promo codes morning, CZR, first bet insurance up to $1,100. After this, roll right over to Just Parlays with Chris King and Jim Williams. And then I'll see you guys later on, or after that, go to Scott back to the window. And then don't forget, check us out on Game Time Decision, 5 o'clock Eastern for some Masters talk. We'll see you guys later. Good luck, unless you're against me.